just talk a little bit about co-regulation? And you've spoken before about the importance of touch and co-regulating, specifically in therapy, but in life in general. And now we're in this unusual situation with COVID-19, and there's all of the social distancing is happening, and we're very much separated. And I don't know how long it's going to take us to get back to normality, if what before COVID-19 was, normal. But what do you think is, going on for people in general here, and specifically for therapists, who are used to having proximity, with clients, when we're not allowed to have that now?
Yeah. It's such a fascinating topic because we are humans. We do need touch. Humans need this in contact, skin to skin contact. I don't know what the world's going to look like on the other side of this. Are we going to shake hands routinely or not? A lot of my work is when I'm in person with a client, is sitting next to them on the couch so that they can feel my presence from that, contact along the side of the body. I do a lot of reaching out a hand, the hand in the middle of the back. These are basic practices that I do. And I don't know, because now instead of sending a cue of safety to the nervous system, it likely will send a cue of danger and be in that place where it's both the longing for touch and the sense that that's dangerous. So it's going to be interesting to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, just in introductions, I mean, socially the normal thing is to shake your hand, and if you don't extend your hand, that could be perceived as a threat, even though we all know and we can rationalize, oh no, we're social distancing in that. But there's something, we talk about the interoception, that there's probably something deeper that says, oh, this is threatening.
Right. And one of the things, I want to get back to touch for a minute, but before we go there, one of the things that this time is really encouraging us or inviting us to do is to be explicit about what has been implicit. And I think that's a good thing. I think for those of us now doing therapy online, there's a request to really engage in these explicit conversations and nervous system to nervous system conversations explicitly in a way that we didn't have to so much when we're sitting with a person in the office, because we're using our clinical wisdom or our observation, and now we can't do it in the same way. So in some ways, in the world of polyvagal informed therapy, this is a time to really deepen into the skills of creating that language with a client and stopping and checking in explicitly, which is a good thing.
So what would be some examples of that? I mean, before we started the show, we talked a little bit about, ways to connect, over a video conference in that way.
Yeah. So you and I met, about 40 minutes ago, right? Face to face for the first time. We've had some emails, but, we started talking, then we stopped and said, oh, let me introduce myself. So, but already as we were going, our nervous systems were finding a way into connection, right? Yeah. And we do that through our eyes, through our voice, through these movements we're making. And, on my end, my nervous system feels very much in connection with your nervous system right now. This feels like an easy flow that we're having back and forth. And we've done that through taking some time, through finding the pace of our conversation. And online it's different. Yeah. Right. And kind of sitting back a bit. And, I've created my space, and, I was telling you, your space is a very inviting space. Right. I've created my space to feel inviting, to feel like, I even can sit further back, because when you're working, it's like, oh, you're here with me in my office. It's not like, oh, we're on a screen together, and you can feel, your nervous system can feel the difference, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right. And, and then I can only see you from here up. And so if we're in a session, I might say, okay, so can we just stop a minute, and can you just check in and tell me where are you right now in your nervous system? Where, if I use the ladder map, so where are you on your map? Yeah. And then you tell me, and I say, so give me some of the clues that told you where you were on your map, because your feet or your hands might be doing something totally, totally disparate from what I see here. I don't know. So it's really more of this curiosity.
Yeah.
It really begs therapists to be really curious about what's going on in your nervous system.
Thank you for tuning in to the Science of Psychotherapy. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell so that we can reach more people and bring you more Science of Psychotherapy. And if you're a mental health professional, check us out at thescienceofpsychotherapy.com.